Swiller, welcome to AI Automation Guru. All of you probably already are aware of the fact that I was struggling to install Hermes Desktop on my Windows computer. I also was struggling to install Hermes on Windows. So I had Hermes running on WSL, which was running fine. But when I tried to install Hermes Agent Desktop, it didn't work. So I finally got Hermes Agent Desktop to start working. So this video we're going to work on in this video, we'll go ahead and walk through the steps to get Hermes Agent working. First, I'll show you how a Hermes Agent is working. Let's prove that it is working on my Windows computer. A few of the pros and cons of running this on your Windows computer. And once you all understand the pros and cons, just follow through the steps, which for me, took quite a while trying to figure out. But now that I figured it out, it's a click, copy, paste, and configure. So we run through the steps. Hopefully, this is not a long video, especially if you watch my previous videos, you already know a lot of you know where the GitHub repo is and you know where the official website is. So let's get right to it. All right, so we've upped that ahead and let us just give Hermes Agent a try over here. Now I have it set up. So I did hello, and you can see it says warning unknown tool sets, Hermes, and then it says hey blah. So the message starts from here. Now, interestingly, this is a known bug with Hermes on Windows. So if you have Hermes Desktop in Windows, you will see this message and there's nothing really you can do about it at this stage, even though I've updated to the latest version of Hermes Agent from Windows. Now, I can go and try to ask it something else, like can be regular questions. So I'm using a CodeBuddy, which is a free model via OpenRouter. So go ahead and let's run this command. Now, the other thing, which I suspect is only a problem with the Windows version, is it's a little slow because Hermes Agent runs fine in Ubuntu, but on Windows, it's kind of slower. It's slow on Ubuntu, to be honest, but it's a little slower perhaps on Windows, maybe by a few seconds. So let's just see what response this thing gives us. I'll go ahead and just move this to the left. So it's calling all the skills over here. Meanwhile, this is for those who don't know or did not watch my previous video setting up Hermes Agent on your Windows computer. This is the Hermes repo. So you go to Hermes Agent. I'll have a link to the repo in the description for anyone who hasn't watched my previous video. And this is the whole repo over here. Now, what we're interested in is over here. It's Windows native PowerShell. Now, previously we installed this on Windows, but we installed it through WSL2, which worked fine because all you do is go ahead and launch it from over here. But the problem with this is that it will not run Hermes Desktop. So I tried everything, it just didn't work. So what you want to do is you want to do a Windows native PowerShell setup. Now, again, this is an early beta, so it's not as well tested as WSL version or the version that we use on Linux. But in my experience, this runs almost as well. So there are no performance issues, though there are some bugs, but nothing really big about this. So we go ahead and start with this. So this is a command over here, right, in PowerShell. So all you need to do is just copy this command over here, and you open up your command prompt, or PowerShell, as Windows likes to call it now. It's searching for all the files. So this is working. So this is, by the looks of it, that Hermes Desktop is definitely working. So it's setting up or it's configuring the files. So first things first, we have to set this up in the PowerShell, because if you don't do this, Hermes Desktop will not set this up for you. Go ahead, you press enter. All right, so once the Hermes Agent CI installation has been completed, you will be presented with this. So I went ahead and chose Open Router, which is my selection by default. And I did K for keep because I already have the Open Router setting set up. So here now I can choose the model that I want. So I'll just keep the model that I have. which is this over here. So let's go ahead and copy. I'll do enter custom model name, so I'll be 27, and enter custom model name, and then hit enter, and then yes, enter. We don't want that, so start the gateway now. Will be no yes. So let's go ahead and start the gateway. Now, the one thing that I almost forgot was that now that you have this set up, you always want to open up Hermes in your CLI or Windows PowerShell and just fire it up. Before you fire up the desktop app, right? So we have CodeBuddy set up over here. So we'll go ahead and do a hello and see if it responds. Because if it responds, it means that the gateway is running, everything else is running. So we can go ahead, we can fire up the app. And you just do need to do this when you just originally set this up. Once you have it set up and you know it's working, you don't really need to mess with the CLI. So usually, right, once you have that set up, go ahead and search for Hermes Agent Desktop. Right, this will open the Hermes Agent Desktop. So this is the repo for Hermes Agent Desktop. We're currently at, so this just updated yesterday. So we go ahead, we go down and we click on, all right, so once you're on the GitHub repo for, this is a different repo by the way, Hermes Desktop, so it's by Fata. You go ahead and you click on the release pages over here, right under install, click over here, and this will take you to Hermes Desktop. This is the latest version, 0.45. I would highly recommend that you always keep this updated because they're adding a bunch of new features. So now some of the new features include chat attachments. So you can attach attachments with your chat, session deletions, OpenAI codecs provider setup card for CLI and OAuth based codecs plan. So that's another feature. Model provider auto detect. So we will also auto detect models from your base URL. We've got Kanban and SSH channel mode. You also got Office Remote Claw 3 auto detect. So if you have OpenClaw installed on Claw 3, this will kind of auto detect that. And there's a whole list of other new features and some security updates. So we'll scroll down from here and we'll go down to where it says Hermes Desktop. We want the Windows version, so this will be like a setup for this over here. Hermes Desktop 0.45 setup.exe. So this is downloading over here. I'll pause the video, and once this is completes downloading, I will get back to this. But go ahead and we'll close our Hermes agent over here. Okay, so whilst this is downloading, let's take a look at the Hermes agent desktop interface. So real quick. So here is obviously the chat, and you have sessions. So these are all the sessions that I created, I was working with. So everything you create and whatever work you do is logged over here. Then you've got profiles. So if you over here, you would create a profile. So you can create individual agent profiles. So I can do a new agent over here. I can give it a name like Breaking Agent or something like that. And then it will clone config and API keys. So if we use the same config and API keys that I have for the default, I can go ahead and create. And now over here, this is another bug. So just uncheck this, create. And again, this bug does pop up every now and then. So this makes it impossible for you to create an agent. Now the hope is like they would have this fixed and not run into this, because the previous version, I think it was 0.421, this worked fine, but over here we're having a bit of an issue. So yeah, so there's an issue with this. So this is obviously a bug, but you can just configure the default profile. So this is the default, chatting with the default profile. So you go back to sessions, profiles, agents. So next thing is the office. Now this is another thing that I was having a problem running. And if you do start, this froze an error. It says Hermes adapter exited with code 01. So again, this is another thing that will not work. with even the present version or the latest version of Hermes that I have. Then it's the Kanban. So same sort of issues with the Kanban on Windows. Not exactly like this was working with 2 versions ago, but with the latest version, this is not working. We'll try and see if a reinstall fixes this. Then we have a different model. So you could go ahead, you could add a model over here, give it a name, choose a provider, put me a software router, give it a model ID, and then the basic URL is automatically chosen. For instance, if I go and I do Google, for instance. So when you Google AI Studio, and then give it a model ID and paste the name over here, will be the base URL. So you guys go ahead and add a model over here, then their providers. So you can choose open router, like I've done, or you can pick another provider. You can add more credentials. So this will be added to the credential pool. I highly recommend you do that because if one credential pool is not working, it will switch to the other one, and that will mean that your work is not interrupted. So you can have various LLM providers, so you can get keys from all of these or some of these, just to make sure that your experience or the work you're doing is not interrupted. I would highly recommend getting a Google AI Studio key and then just pasting it over here. Then we have skills, and this is like all the other skills. So these are all the install skills, and this if you want to browse skills. So here are all the skills that you can browse through, and you can install skills that you want. Now I'll go to Hermes Agent, newsresearch.com/docs/skills. You can also download skills from here, and over here it's very well categorized. So you can see that it's got Epcot reminders, software dev. So you can choose based on this over here. All right, so these are all the skills you can browse through, and you can install the skills that you want. My suggestion is to just install the skills that you need, and then once you're done with it, or you think you don't need the skill, remove it, because that helps to debloat the installation and make things a lot faster. Then you've got personas, and again, this one is a little tricky. Doesn't exactly work as advertised. So we've got memory over here, and you can add memory. So if you want, you can add stuff that you wanted to remember. You can also create a profile. So my profile is in my name, or to call me and stuff like that. Fill this out so it knows who you are, and the whole experience is customized. Then we've got tools. So you can turn on the various tools and turn off the various tools you need. I'll just keep everything on by default. So this is scheduled tasks, like go and fetch me the daily news and send it to me via Telegram. So this can be done over here. Then that's the gateway. So like is the gateway has stopped, which is why I think I'm having a problem setting up profiles on a Kanban. Then we've got settings over here. And this is where you can run the diagnostics. You can see if your connection is working and some more advanced stuff. So we go ahead and we close this. And we've already gone ahead, this Hermes Desktop is downloaded. So here's Hermes Desktop. This is the latest version. So I go ahead and double click this to install. I'll do the more info, run anyway. So the installation steps are pretty much the same as they are on the Mac or Linux or any other operating system that it supports. But on Windows, it's a little bit tricky because Windows has different attributes compared to all the other services. Now here, this is the important part. So over here, it's whatever, like, even when I installed it the very first time, it said Hermes is installed, but health check didn't complete. The app should still work reinstalled if you run into issues. This is not an error. This is nothing. This is just a message. So go ahead and dismiss this over here. I see no errors, nothing. It just says, I'll welcome back. What can I help you with today? So now I know that I can go ahead and fire up the Hermes Desktop. So Hermes Agent Desktop. And I can do a hello over here as well. Okay, then we can go to profiles and we can create a profile. So we can do a new agent profile. We'll call it scraping agents. We can have individual agents that do different types of work for you. And you can give them some different types of information. So over here, you just click chat. You can chat with this agent. So right now, this agent is also using CodeBuddy, but you can change that. You can go here and you can choose, for instance, OSS free. So you can use this with the agent. So you can choose whatever you want in terms of profile setup if you have open router running. Then we've got the office. Now again, let's see if this runs. And notice how no, we're not getting those errors. See, we're not getting the errors that I really showed you now that we updated the CLI and the desktop app to the latest version. So here, this is like having a local office. So I have not set this up, but if you want, you can go ahead and set this up. So it will be like having a local virtual office where you see all of your employees working. The Kanban, I'm told, is as improved. I've not used it yet, so I'll use and then make a video if I find that the Kanban has improved, because I wasn't very happy with how the Kanban was in the past. And over here, you can choose models. This I already walked you guys through it. But one last thing I want to show you is if you are running into trouble, go to Git, where you go to settings and run diagnostics. So when you run diagnostics, this kind of shows any errors that they are, and then you can go and fix those. So if you just run through these steps, you should be able to install Hermes Agent for your desktop and for your Windows computer quite easily compared to what it was in the past. So I hope you guys like the video. Like and subscribe as always. And if you have a question, leave it in the comments and I'll try to respond to it as soon as possible. Until then, I will